Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I decided to do a pick a card reading today, and it's a little bit of a different pick a card that I would normally do, or any other reading really. This is about past life, and just remember that I'm trying to keep my readings very lighthearted, fun, so don't take this spread too serious. We're going to try to find out who you were in the past life, what were you like, where you worked maybe, how old were you when you died, and things like that. However, like I said, keep in mind that my readings are for entertainment, and this does not necessarily mean that this is exactly what happened and nothing else, okay? So just take it lightly. Okay, so I do have four piles in front of me. One with a seashell, one with a Oregon pyramid, one with a crystal, and another one with my moonstone bracelet. So you gotta pick a pile that you love, that you connect with. I can give you a couple minutes to do so. You can just pause the video. Whatever helps you concentrate, whatever helps you focus. So that'll be exciting, to find out at least a little bit about yourself in the past life, because I do believe in reincarnation. If you don't agree with me on that, then probably this video is not for you. But let's see. Okay, I hope you guys already chose your pile. So I'm going to start with the pile number 1 with the seashell. So let's see what we get here. Okay. I really picked them randomly. I don't know why. I decided to pick just one card out of Witch's Tarot. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I guess intuitively I felt like doing that. Okay, of course I never have enough room on this table. It's actually, I've never used cards on this table before. Anyway, okay, so this is the first pile here. Some cards are repeating. 6 of Cups from both decks. Wow. So guys, for those of you who picked this pile, 6 of Cups is a definition of a person who has had multiple lives, okay? Who has a very old soul. This isn't your first life right here. This isn't your, last life before you were born in this world. It isn't. It's actually one of the multiple lives that you've had. 6 of Cups definitely suggests that. It suggests that you have a very old soul. And I think that's actually amazing. I think that makes you very wise. Now, what you used to do for a living, or kind of what were you known for in the past life, in this particular past life? So I see 5 of Swords and 7 of Wands. As you can see here in both cards, we have a warrior here. We have a fighter, we have somebody that was on a battlefield, somebody that was actively fighting. This could actually be that you could be a warrior, a fighter in the past life. This could actually go very well for Taurus, okay, because usually Tauruses, were Aries in the past life, and this kind of signifies an Aries sign to me, war, battle, warrior. So I think, to be honest with you, it's hard to guess what sex you were, but I think you were a male, okay? But I mean, you've had a lot of past lives, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you were always a man, especially if you're a female watching this. If you're a man watching this, you're like, oh yeah, that's right. But as for a female, yeah, most likely this was a life where you were a male, okay? And you were pretty strong, I can tell, obviously, because you were on the battlefield a lot. Also, I have the Chariot here, which signifies a winner. So there could be some battles that you won, quite a few probably. You were probably fighting for your land, and I'm not exactly sure where you are from, right, in the past life. However, I can tell that you were a winner. Now, also, I do have CH here. 2 letters that could possibly be significant, maybe for you, maybe for your ancestors, but CH maybe could be significant. I don't know. However, this is a card of a winner, so I think you guys were pretty badass in the past life. Now I also have Nine of Pentacles, which suggests that you were a pretty content person. This is interesting because I think that in the past life, in this particular one at least, I don't think you had children, and I don't think you were married, and I don't think you had that life partner for yourself, you know. It seems like you were pretty much by yourself the whole life, even though, you know, it's really not a problem because especially if in the past life you didn't have a life partner, most likely the universe will give you a lifetime partner in this life, okay? But Nine of Pentacles talks about a person that's very content with their finances, somebody that's very probably rich, you know, or very wealthy, and probably you got a lot of rewards for all the battles that you took part in. So very interestingly, you do have the Hermit as well. And the Hermit suggests that you most likely passed away when you were really old. You were very wise and probably a loner, you know, because again, the Hermit here, this is a person by themselves. Nine of Pentacles, the person by themselves. Six of Cups here, multiple lives. So yeah, I do not think that this, you know, is a big deal just because you like died alone or something, but you definitely lived a very long life. And I do believe that you were a warrior, and to be honest with you, I do believe that you were a male as well. Okay, all right, so I'm done with this deck. I hope this was entertaining, and yeah, I think that's what it was, but it was only one of those lives, okay? Now, if you picked pile number 2 with the Oregon Pyramid, let's see what you guys got. Okay. You were definitely a female in the past life. Even if you are a male watching this, sorry, you were a female. High Priestess here, Magician, Double Magician, the Empress. I think you had some kind of an occult interest in the past life. And to be honest with you, High Priestess is a High Priestess. It's literally High Priestess. So you could even be into witchcraft in the past life. You could be a witch. And you could be someone that was either into a cult, or, I'm not going to say this, but you know what the devil can mean sometimes. You know, you could be on the dark side, like literally. Okay? And don't try to argue with me because I don't know, I wasn't there. Okay, I'm just telling you what the cards are showing. But the devil here talks about, you know, possibly there was a darker side to you. There was either darker teachings that you were doing, or maybe you were living on the dark side. You see, you have the Magician here. You are a very powerful person, very powerful, and not only powerful to be able to possibly manipulate people, manipulate situations, but you are also a very powerful magician, literally. You have the Empress here. The Empress is very earthy. It's kind of like pagan, you know, it's possibly a witch, somebody that was very in tune, very connected to earth. And to be honest with you, I do see the Empress as some kind of a witch sometimes. And same goes for High Priestess. Maybe you were a psychic. Maybe you were highly intuitive. You know, maybe you had some kind of a temple to yourself. Maybe people were even worshiping you in a way. You know, I could go on and on about this. However, the devil being here, you could either use your manipulative powers here with the Magician to do bad things, to do some dark things, okay, with the devil here, or dark side kind of seduced you, you know, or there could be just some kind of dark magic involved even, you know. And I know you're probably like, what are you talking about? But hey, that's what I got. Also, I do have letter B here, and B actually came up twice. The Magician has the letter B. So B could be very significant to you in the past, maybe for your ancestors. Also, letter N here. A letter N could be very significant to you. Now, since we discovered that you were a female, most likely were into witchcraft or a cult or something like that, possibly something regarding a dark side, This could actually still leave you very intuitive in this life. You know, you could, this gift could have passed into this life for you. So if you find yourself very intuitive, you know, if you find yourself very psychic, you know, this could very well be true about you. Now, also, I see death here, and I see Eight of Swords. So this could suggest that you possibly passed away, you died because of this whole thing, this dark thing here. Okay, Eight of Swords, you were probably captured. But again, I'm letting my intuition flow here, because I see that Eight of Swords is definitely you being captured. And death here, somebody put death on you. You didn't die with your own will. You know what I mean? You didn't die when you were ready. So that's that. Now, also, the gift, or not necessarily the gift, but the qualities from the past life that could have been passed to you in this life could be love for earth and love for everything earthy, plants, trees, herbs, and stuff like that. So that's your thing. Maybe, you know, this pile is pretty accurate for you. Okay, so that's that. Very interesting here, guys. So I think I'm going to put this away. And now, if you picked a pile number 3 with the crystal on it, let's see what you got for the past life. Shadow side. Okay. All right. So we've got a very powerful male here. So yes, I believe you were a male. Okay, even if you're a female watching this. Very powerful. First of all, we have the Emperor here. This is the man of power. This is the authority. You could have been a local authority. You could have been well known. People could be you know, expecting support from you. People could even be worshiping you in the past. Also, King of Swords here, double King of Swords. This talks about, again, some kind of power. Possibly, maybe you could be a judge, maybe you could be an authority in the past life. A very wealthy man as well, because we do have Ace of Pentacles here. And Ace of Pentacles suggests that wealth, you know, that power that a person has. Strength here, and even though she's taming the lion, I feel like you were the lion, you know, in this whole lifetime. I feel like you had the power. I feel like you had the authority. Also, this could mean the father. You know, maybe you had children, you were the authority of your family, maybe you had to take care of your family very diligently, maybe a lot of people were looking up to you, a lot of people were looking up to you for support. Also, I have Six of Pentacles here, and Six of Pentacles, again, this is you, the Emperor, the authority, feeding the poor. So with all the power that you had, with all the connections that you had, with all the money that you had, you probably were really, really, a really important figure. Okay, and what's interesting here is that I do have the devil, the shadow side. So this power could have ruined you, to be honest with you. You know, this is something like the power that you have throughout life, so for so many years, possibly, you know, even until you're older, because I see an older man here, so your life wasn't really that short. Okay, but the power could not only overpower you, you know, and kind of completely eat you up, but it could also affect others. So this could be actually the reason of your death in the past life, you know, or this could be that power that you held over others that ruined you, kind of corrupted you. And I do have some letters here for you. I have actually quite a few. I do have a letter T. Okay, that could be very significant for you. Honestly, in this life, sometimes the way it plays out, if you were a really big authority in the past life, you could be kind of a minor worker in this life, at least at first. You know, you could be working for someone for a very long time and maybe having some kind of a blockage to expand your own work, you know, your own business or something. It could be very difficult for you to get that breakthrough in this life. However, you know, it doesn't last forever. You could actually be able to come out of this successfully and manifest authority. And letter T could be very significant. And also I have A, Y, U, O. I know that this is quite a lot of letters, but who knows, maybe they were significant to you. And yeah, definitely I think you were a male. You passed away when you were older, possibly in your 60s or so, 70s. And I think that you were very powerful and very wealthy, actually, which is pretty nice. Now, also, I wanted to say that, you know, the wealthy people that were really wealthy in the past life, and when that wealth corrupted them, again, they could be experiencing some financial blockages in the first 30 years of their life, okay, in this life. So pay attention, you know, pay attention to how your life has been treating you, and maybe your financial situation or the power of authority that you may hold or may not hold, and compare. You know, maybe this could be your case. Okay, and now I'm on the last pile. So guys, for those that picked the last pile with the moonstone bracelet, let's see what you got here. And actually, my camera is about to overheat, so I think I'm almost done here with the perfect timing, because I do not want it to overheat and shut off while I'm recording. Okay, so congratulations. If you're a female watching this, you are still a female in the past life. For males, yes, you were a female. Okay, now, definitely a female here, very earthy, very hardworking. It could be not middle class, probably a little bit lower. Please don't take offense to that. I was not there, okay? But I'm just saying, because you do have Five of Pentacles here, so this is poor health, poor finances. You also have what else? Seven of Pentacles here, hardworking, working in the field, in the garden, you know, trying to support your family. Definitely, you know, what's interesting, I think you were either married for a very long time or you had a twin. You could actually know this twin flame or twin, you know, it's different for everyone, I guess, but there could be a person, the Lovers here, Major Arcana, this could be a person that you've known then and they're somehow present in your life right now. However, it looks like, honestly, to be honest with, ooh, Seven of Pentacles twice, to be honest with you, I think that your life was kind of difficult. It was difficult, it was very hard. You had to work really hard and seemed like it was never enough. Five of Pentacles here, never enough. Maybe somebody in your family was sick, maybe you were sick. That's so interesting here how it's played. However, you weren't alone. Okay, you were never alone, because I just did some piles, and you know, a lot of people, they passed away when they were very old, but it didn't seem like they were married or anything like that. You, however, you did have a partner. You did have a life partner. This could be someone, again, that you even met in this life, because, you know, sometimes we do meet our past life partners, or this could even be a twin. Now, of course, my camera died on the very last pile. Anyway, so I was saying that definitely looked like a very hard time for you in the past life, okay? And also Nine of Wands here, again, being tired, being exhausted. Nine of Wands sometimes does talk about having to work really hard and being tired of it. Seems like you were either the main supporter in the family, or it's like the whole family relied on you, or something like that. And yeah, it seems kind of like a tough life, but what does it mean? It actually means that in this life we're going to get good karma for it. And I do have this card right here, Karma, which is judgment in the traditional deck, but we're going to be interpreting it as karma. Okay, and this talks about this karmic experience from that life that's very difficult, that's very hard. It could actually mean that in this lifetime you're going to finally get a break. You know, you won't have to work as hard. You won't have to maybe experience some kind of health issues. Your present life is going to be much more joyful, much happier than it was in the past life. Now, keep in mind that it does not mean that you're not going to have a life partner like you did in the past life. No, it's not like that. With people, it's not like that. However, with jobs, with health, with everything of that matter, if we work really hard in the past life, this life gives us a break, it gives us more rewards, more time to just relax and enjoy our life. If we didn't really do anything in the past life. We were being lazy or everything was just given to us. This life usually forces us to work our asses off. So I think that this is actually a good spread, because even though maybe you struggled in the past life, in this life, guys, you are going to receive good karma. And if you haven't been noticing it yet, not sure how old you are, how old you are as you're watching this, but usually you experience very difficult karmic situations for the first 30 years, okay? And then it gets easier and easier and easier, basically after your first Saturn return. So here we go. Oh, as for letters that could be really significant, it's a letter S and letter H. Don't know, maybe this could be something familiar to you, maybe not, but did I say C? I meant S. SH, sorry. That's, these two letters could be very significant to you guys for your past life. Okay, so that's it. I'm done with all 4 piles. I hope this was entertaining. Maybe you learned something new. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Most likely it's going to be a lunar eclipse video, but again, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.